Kidneys at risk? 3 vegetables you must eat and 3 you must avoid. Do you believe that simply eating more green vegetables will keep you healthy for those suffering from kidney failure? This mindset could be a deadly mistake. In less than a week, vegetables that seem incredibly nutritious can cause your creatinine and potassium levels to skyrocket to alarming levels without any warning symptoms. In today's video, I will reveal a list of 6 specific vegetables, 3 saviors that help your kidneys breathe easier, and 3 hidden enemies that you absolutely must strike off your menu if you don't want your condition to worsen. Let us uncover the truth about kidney nutrition that very few people tell you. 3 recommended vegetables to eat. 1. Zucchini, the kidney hero. To an average person, zucchini may seem like an unremarkable side dish. However, in a specialized diet for kidney failure, it is hailed as a true hero. The first and most crucial reason zucchini is special is its extremely low potassium content. We know that as kidney function declines, potassium is not effectively eliminated, causing it to accumulate in the blood and lead to dangerous cardiovascular complications. Zucchini is one of those rare, safe choices that allows kidney patients to eat well without the fear of heart arrhythmias caused by high potassium levels. Furthermore, zucchini is composed of over 95% natural water and is rich in soluble fiber. This perfect combination creates a gentle detox mechanism for the body. The water in zucchini helps rehydrate cells, while the fiber acts like a broom, supporting smooth digestion. This has an indirect yet powerful impact. When the gut eliminates waste and toxins more efficiently, the amount of urea and creatinine sent to the kidneys for filtration is significantly reduced. This is exactly how zucchini gives damaged nephrons' kidney units a precious downtime to recover. Beyond that, zucchini contains natural antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. These agents help protect the tiny blood vessels within the kidneys from the devastation of chronic inflammation, a common consequence for patients with kidney failure and hypertension. However, to maximize these benefits, the cooking method is paramount. Doctors recommend steaming or lightly boiling zucchini for about 5 to 7 minutes. This method preserves most of its vitamins without increasing harmful mineral concentrations. You must absolutely stay away from deep-fried zucchini or those marinated in canned sauces. Industrial seasonings often contain massive amounts of sodium, salt, and preservatives, which can ruin all your dietary efforts in just a few hours. Instead, try enjoying steamed zucchini with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and dried herbs to appreciate its pure, sweet flavor. Incorporating zucchini into your menu 3 to 4 times a week is a smart strategy to keep your creatinine levels under control. 2. Red bell pepper. What makes the red bell pepper a true hero in the diet of a kidney failure patient is its rare combination of low potassium and high nutritional value typically. Deeply colored vegetables like tomatoes or beets contain very high amounts of potassium, a major no-go for weakened kidneys. However, the red bell pepper is a wonderful exception. It adds color and flavor to your meals without increasing the burden on the kidney's filtration capacity, helping patients avoid the anxiety of hyperkalemia high potassium, which can be dangerous for heart rhythm. Delving deeper into its medical value, red bell peppers are a treasure trove of vitamin C and capsanthin. These are powerful antioxidants that act as a suit of armor protecting the microscopic renal capillaries. In kidney failure patients, the filtering unit's nephrons are often damaged by chronic high blood pressure or free radical attacks. Capsanthin, the pigment that gives the pepper its signature red color, helps enhance blood vessel elasticity, reduces localized inflammation, and prevents renal fibrosis kidney scarring from accelerating. In essence, eating red bell peppers is a proactive way to renovate and reinforce your blood filtration system from the inside out. Furthermore, this fruit is rich in vitamin B6 and folic acid, which support red blood cell production and improve blood quality, helping to minimize the anemia frequently seen in advanced stage kidney patients. To fully harness these benefits, your preparation technique is key. Instead of boiling them, which destroys heat-sensitive vitamin C, you should opt for roasting or flash stir-frying with olive oil. When roasted at high temperatures for a short duration, the pepper's natural sweetness concentrates, and the oil-soluble antioxidants are activated, making them easier for the body to absorb. A plate of roasted red bell peppers with herbs is not only delicious, but also helps stabilize creatinine levels, allowing your kidneys to function more resiliently every day. 3. Cucumber. If zucchini is the gentle elimination expert and red bell pepper is the vascular shield, then the cucumber is the perfect irrigation system to wash away stagnant toxins. The most defining characteristic of cucumber is its structured water content, which makes up 95–96% of the vegetable in renal medicine. This natural water is incredibly valuable because it helps maintain the body's hydration balance without causing the pressure shocks to the filtration system that occur when drinking too much plain water at once. When kidney function declines, urine often becomes concentrated and loaded with toxic waste. Adding cucumbers to your daily menu helps dilute the urine naturally. This mechanism not only reduces blood creatinine and urea levels, but also plays a vital role in preventing the formation of mineral crystals. Notably, cucumbers can promote the elimination of uric acid, the primary culprit behind gout and painful kidney stones, by keeping the flow within the kidney tubules clear and diluted. Cucumbers protect the renal units from blockages and damage caused by sediment. Additionally, cucumbers contain small amounts of silica and vitamin K1, nutrients that reinforce the elasticity of connective tissues and small capillaries. This indirectly supports cardiovascular health, a factor closely tied to kidney function. To get the most out of this living water source, experts recommend eating them fresh or making cucumber detox water. You can thinly slice fresh cucumbers and soak them in filtered water with a few mint leaves to sip throughout the day. A crucial reminder: never add sugar or salt to this detox water. Sugar increases the metabolic burden, while sodium causes water retention and raises blood pressure, completely defeating the purpose. A plate of crisp, fresh cucumbers at lunch or a cool glass of cucumber water in the afternoon is not just a refreshing treat, it is an internal cleansing therapy for your kidneys, helping your lab results improve noticeably week by week. The following are 3 types of vegetables you should avoid eating in large quantities. 1. Spinach, the Trojan horse of the kidney diet. Imagine spinach as a Trojan horse in your diet. With its vibrant green, succulent appearance and a stellar reputation for being packed with iron and vitamins, this vegetable easily deceives anyone striving to improve their health. However, behind that glamorous facade lies a dual attack aimed directly at the struggling kidney units of a patient with renal failure. The first threat, the fatal blow to the cardiovascular system, is its massive potassium content. Did you know that in just 1 cup of cooked spinach, the potassium concentration can reach 840 milligrams? This is a staggering number for a blood filtration system that is already breaking down. Let us do a simple calculation. A kidney patient usually has a tight potassium budget of about 2,000 milligrams per day. With just 1 serving of spinach, you spent nearly half of your entire day's savings. When the kidneys are no longer strong enough to flush out this excess mineral, potassium accumulates in the blood, placing a crushing pressure on the heart muscle. The result is hyperkalemia, a silent killer that can cause sudden, paroxysmal heart arrhythmias or stop the heart permanently in an instant. The second threat, structural devastation, comes from oxalic acid, or oxalates. Spinach is one of the most oxalate-dense foods on the planet. Once in the bloodstream, oxalates do not remain still. They have a strange affinity for calcium. This combination creates calcium oxalate crystals. Imagine these as tiny shards of broken glass, sharp, jagged, and insoluble. These glass shards weave through, puncture, and become trapped in the delicate kidney tubules. They don't just cause excruciating renal colic when stones form. They create chronic microtrauma, causing the filtration unit's nephrons to scar and gradually die. This is the shortest path to an uncontrollable spike in your creatinine levels. If you still wish to keep this vegetable in your menu for personal preference, medical science accepts only one detox method. You must boil it thoroughly and completely discard the cooking water. Potassium and oxalates are enemies that can be subdued by heat and water. Boiling the vegetable in plenty of water for 5 to 7 minutes can help wash away up to 70% of these harmful substances. But stay alert. Absolutely never keep the broth to make soup, as it is essentially a concentrated toxic solution. For kidneys that need peace to recover, spinach is an unnecessary risk. Instead of gambling your life on these risky green leaves, choose absolute safety with cabbage or cucumbers, more loyal companions on your journey to protect your kidneys. 2. Tomato, the sweet trap. If spinach is a silent attack, then the tomato is a tempting sweet trap in every family's kitchen. We see tomatoes everywhere, from refreshing salads and cooling soups to attractive deep red sauces. It is precisely their popularity and succulent, pure appearance that cause many kidney failure patients to lower their guard, unknowingly consuming a mineral load that far exceeds their filtration system's capacity. The core danger of tomatoes lies in their extremely high concentration of potassium. An average tomato can provide enough potassium to force weakened kidneys to strain to their limits just to process it. But what's even more frightening is not the fresh tomato itself, but its concentrated forms such as tomato sauce, ketchup, or canned tomatoes. Imagine this: to make a single tablespoon of thick sauce, Many fresh tomatoes must be condensed. This means the potassium concentration is also compressed to an alarming level for a patient with a low glomerular filtration rate (GFR). Just a few spoonfuls of pasta sauce are enough to push blood potassium levels to toxic thresholds. When blood potassium spikes, it no longer supports the heart. Instead, it becomes an assassin, causing severe heart arrhythmias or even sudden cardiac arrest, a nightmare scenario that often comes without any early warning signs. Additionally, tomatoes are highly acidic and contain a certain amount of oxalates. This combination further burdens the body's task of maintaining a balanced pH in the blood, a task that is already extremely difficult for patients in stages 3 and 4 of kidney failure. So, how can you still enjoy vibrant red dishes and that signature tart flavor without risking your life? Renal nutritionists offer a perfect alternative medicine: roasted red bell pepper puree. When red bell peppers are roasted, peeled, and blended, they create a sauce with a color nearly identical to tomato sauce, with a sweet and rich flavor to match, however. The crucial difference is that the potassium content in red bell peppers is many times lower than in tomatoes. This is a smart menu color swap solution that satisfies your palate while keeping your kidneys and heart safely under medical control. 3. Beetroot, the uninvited guest. Beetroot is often hailed as a miracle cure for blood enrichment and athletic endurance. However, for someone battling kidney failure, beetroot is more like an uninvited guest that brings too much trouble to an already overloaded blood filtration system. The first danger is its massive potassium content, similar to tomatoes and spinach. Beetroot is a dense warehouse of potassium. When the kidneys are weakened, processing the potassium from beetroot is like forcing an old machine to run at full capacity beyond its design limits. The result is potassium stagnation, placing direct pressure on the rhythm of your heart. However, what makes beetroot truly unique on this blacklist is the presence of natural nitrates. In healthy individuals, nitrates convert into nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels and lower blood pressure, a very beneficial effect. But for kidney patients, this mechanism becomes a double-edged sword. Because the kidneys can no longer precisely regulate fluid and electrolyte balance, the impact of nitrates can cause erratic blood pressure fluctuations. Blood pressure may drop suddenly, causing dizziness, or skyrocket immediately afterward, rebound hypertension, creating pressure shocks to the already fragile renal capillaries. Uncontrolled dancing blood pressure is the #1 enemy, accelerating fibrosis and killing off the remaining kidney units. Furthermore, beetroot has a relatively high natural sugar content. This is a red flag for patients with kidney failure caused by diabetes complications, diabetic kidney disease. Consuming extra sugar from beetroot not only makes blood sugar management difficult, but also indirectly worsens inflammation and glomerular damage. Finally, we cannot ignore the abundant oxalate in beetroot. Much like its relative spinach, the oxalate in beetroot will crystallize into sharp stones, causing blockages and devastating the kidney tubules from the inside. Advice: if you crave the sweetness and color of root vegetables, consider substituting them entirely with cooked carrots. Carrots have much more manageable potassium levels and do not cause the dangerous blood pressure fluctuations that beetroot can. Remember, sometimes the most vibrant and sweet foods hide the most devastating risks for your kidneys. Don't let the nutritious appearance of beetroot deceive your sense of medical safety. I hope that after watching this video, your grocery shopping and meal preparation journey will become lighter and more confident at senior food tips. We believe that knowledge is the most precious medicine. Changing your menu is not just about deprivation, it is about giving your kidneys a chance to rest and revitalize. Start with the smallest changes today to enjoy a happy, healthy, and full life with your family. Note, the information in this video is not intended for diagnosis or treatment. Every body is different, so if you have underlying conditions such as kidney failure, diabetes, or high blood pressure, please consult a healthcare professional before applying these tips. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button and share it, so more people can protect their kidneys starting today. Thank you for watching and stay healthy.